Welcome back to The Indomitable with Dom, the podcast for people who refuse to stay stuck. If you're here, it means you want growth, real growth, not the hype, not the checklist, the kind that rewires your mind, restores your home, and reclaims your identity. And today, we're talking about what happens after the breakthrough, because healing doesn't mean you're finished. It means you're finally ready to fight the right battle. You ever feel that wave of peace that happens after a breakthrough? Like for the first time you're breathing your breath, not survival air. But then a week goes by, the silence gets loud, and the stillness starts to feel like suffocation. And you start to wonder, did I even heal or did I just get quiet? Listen, just because you're healed doesn't mean you're ready. Healing exposed my wounds, but it didn't erase my wiring. It revealed how much of my identity had been shaped by pain. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. It hit me hardest at work. I thought staying humble meant staying small. I thought being a good teammate meant over-functioning for everyone else but myself. But truthfully, I was scared of becoming someone bigger. I was scared that if I stepped into my real voice, people would leave. Or worse, they'd expect more. It was the same at home. I used to think being present just meant being there. But healing showed me presence isn't passive. It's active leadership. It's tone setting. It's learning how to regulate yourself so your wife and kids don't inherit the storm you survived. Healing brings revelation, but revelation demands responsibility. Luke 12:48, to whom much is given, much will be required. Once God shows you truth, you don't get to go back and pretend like you never saw it. That's where most people stall out. They confuse awareness with arrival, but you don't need more awareness, you need more obedience. Growth is not about information. It's about what you choose to apply when it's hard, quiet, or inconvenient. So here's my challenge to you. If you say you're healed, what are you building with? Where's the fruit? Healing isn't for you to feel better. It's so you can lead better, serve better, live better. You don't need a rebrand. You need to learn how to rebuild. So here's how this shows up in real life. At work, healing made me stop coasting. I used to be on at work, but not rooted. I'd crush numbers, lead meetings, and still feel empty inside because I was performing, not showing from identity. Now I run a mental reset loop before I even walk into the building. Who do I belong to? Why am I here? Who do I want to be remembered as? That's not fluff. That's how I keep from becoming the version of me that only thrives in chaos. At home, I stopped waiting for peace to magically appear in my house. I create it. That means when I'm tired, I still speak life. When I'm triggered, I breathe before I speak. Because the healed version of me doesn't react the same. He builds. He doesn't break. Personally, I no longer let confusion stop me. When the old voices whisper, I pause and get still. I've learned confusion often means I'm on the edge of clarity. So instead of panicking, I anchor. Truth doesn't feel loud. It feels grounded. So slow down. I remind myself what God already said, and I move on from there. Here are 3 small but powerful shifts that changed everything for me. Number 1 is I stopped idolizing my past self just because he survived. Doesn't mean he gets to lead anymore. Honor him, but don't follow him. Number 2, I got comfortable with discomfort. Healing isn't a bubble bath. It's a demolition. Let God break the shell you used to survive. The new you needs room. Number 3, I spoke to my becoming, not my history. Every word you say is either feeds the old you or the future you. Speak to where you're going, not to where you've been. If you're wrestling right now, it's because you're finally fighting the right thing. You're not broken, you're building. And buildings don't rise overnight. They rise from the rubble, layer by layer, brick by brick, truth by truth. You're not done, you're just getting started. If this spoke to you, good. That means the old pattern is breaking. Follow this podcast. Share this episode with someone you love. And if you want to go deeper, I've got a free guide for you. Coming 7 steps to overcome your mind. The same framework that I use to rewire my thinking from survival mode to spirit-led action. Click in the link in the show notes to grab your copy and let's grow together. Until next time, keep going, keep fighting, and stay indomitable.